Hello, I'm Tim Coven. I have a story for you of how I lost my will to live and how I gained it back. It's a bit of a long story, but let's go here. Okay. It started on December 3rd, 2013, when my dog Casper passed away. I was very, very close to Casper. He was my dog, he always welcomed me home after being bullied at school, I'd step off the bus and hear bark, 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 and I knew that at least someone cared that I was home. So, unfortunately, he had a stroke towards the end, and he was half paralyzed, so, we had to put him to sleep, and that was really, really rough. I mean, I was just so close to that dog, and just losing like that. I mean, I was literally in the room when it happened. I watched him give him the injection, I watched the life seep out of his eyes, and that was hard. Anyway, let's move forward to January 16th, 2014. Now, my dad lives in Texas. I live in New York, and I used to go to Texas every year for my birthday. Because it was special. Since I never get to see my dad, get to spend a week with him, and that's really cool for my birthday. But alas, things just weren't working out. See, I am on tons of medications, and I found that if I don't take my night medications, then I can't fall asleep. So, I purposely did not take my medications so I could stay awake, just for fun, part of everything. And unfortunately, my dad's new wife, well, we don't get along, and it just got really, really ugly. I mean, I was in a very delicate place. I mean, obviously, my dog had just died, and I was off my meds. So, she kept on pushing me, and finally the tension just snapped. I couldn't do it. I couldn't be in that house with her. And I tried to leave, because my mom has a friend also in Texas, about 15 minutes away from my dad. So I figured, call them and go there. Well, unfortunately, they weren't home at that point. And the tension just got unbearable, and I got into a hugely bad state. I called my dad's wife, well, everything I wanted to call her for God knows how many years, in the span of 30 seconds, probably. Then I step forward and attempt to, like when you're accusing someone of something, you're pointing in their face. Well, my dad misinterpreted that, thought I was going to punch her, and he tackled me. And I got into a fight with him, and it ended up with the cops being called, and me being arrested. So here I am, in a very delicate state, supposed to be on vacation in Texas. So I was put in a holding room in Texas, okay, for 3 days. And it was miserable. I mean, just that one night there when I brought in, that was just, I did not want to go to sleep because the other inmates looked like they want to rape me or kill me, and I don't want that. So, that night I did not get any sleep. Ultimately, they didn't give me my medications again, and I'm on seizure medications. And, the seizure medications, I had a seizure. So that meant that they took me into a separate room, and they sedated me until they were able to release me. Suffice to say, vacation ended early that time. Now, of course, after I got back, the depression built more and more, and, well, I basically lost the will to live. I literally was on the roof of my house ready to jump, but I was stopped by my mom, which was good, because if I jumped, I would have maybe not died, but been really badly injured, and then I'd be so injured I'd want to die again even more, so the solution from that was that I realized I needed the help, and I asked my mom to bring me to a mental hospital to check in. And so I went, and they admitted me. And it was very, very tough. So, basically, the next morning after I was brought in, I noticed I had a roommate. His name was Keith. Unfortunately, Keith had been in this hospital for 4 months already before I arrived. And he unfortunately had no home. He lost everything. The only things he had with him were the clothes on his back, quite literally, nothing else to change into, and a smiley face stress ball. That was it. That was all Keith had. And, since he was my roommate, we got along really well. We became inseparable. I mean, pretty much all day there was nothing to do in the unit, but we would just walk through the unit and talking, and it was cool that I had someone I could get along with. It made it a lot easier. Now, Keith had the hard time that he was angry at the world, and he didn't want to leave the hospital because he didn't have anything to go back to. So, he just stayed more and more, wouldn't go to the groups in art therapy, which the groups were, well, some of the groups were fun, some weren't. I mean, we watched some things on TV, we had a good time. They even on certain days brought the Wii in. That was awesome. But it was still not the best, obviously. I mean, I was in a hospital. I mean, a mental hospital. That was not fun. Brenda was a light one, and, it was just a casual one, so we had the groups, and we could walk the unit. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I mean, sometimes they even let us go outside, so for me, it really wasn't punishment. Weird, but again, when I was in there, I needed help. I knew I needed the help. So, I worked with it. I worked with the system. They changed my meds a little bit, so that was better, but, it took 17 days for me to stay there, but eventually, after I showed good promise, I went to all the groups, I participated, I did everything, so I was good, and they discharged me. And that was, well, you'd think that would be the end of the problem, but unfortunately it wasn't. So when they sent me home, well, they put me in an outpatient program, which was a program where we went into a hospital and studied groups like dialectical behavior therapy, and we did art therapy. So it was an outpatient program. So every day every Monday through Friday for 6 weeks, I was in the program. So I get right into the program, and it just some people hate it, some people don't. I mean, let me tell you, the whole thing with a lot of us in that program were, when we got admitted to the program, we did not want to be there. But, ultimately in the end, well, most of us, didn't want to leave at the end. I mean, for 6 weeks we got to bond these people, know these people. I mean, and we learned all kinds of things. Just such a good group thing. And people would not think it would be fun, but, I mean, we did things like we played the game Taboo, which was fun. I mean, we did a lot of fun stuff. I mean, it's odd enough, but it really, really helped me. So I got the help I need. And I got home. I got better. I got a lot better. I took my meds. I did everything I was supposed to. And here I am now. With you talking. So, gotta say, if you really, really have a problem, I advise you to get help, because just suicide is not the answer. I don't want you to end up like me in that situation, so you lose the will to live, get help. I'm telling you, that is the best thing you can do, and it really helped me. And that's my story. So I say for now, Tim Coven, out.